Hey, I hope you have had an awesome week. I want to thank you for tuning in for this earthquake news report. For the record, today is October the 30th, 2016. Italy's most powerful earthquake in 36 years dealt a new blow Sunday to the country's seismically vulnerable heart, sending terrified residents fleeing for the third time in 9 weeks and flattening a revered 6th-century-old church. The head of the National Civil Protection Agency said around a dozen people had been injured but that there did not appear to have been any fatalities. The quake struck at 7:40 a.m. near the small central mountain town of Norcia, unleashing a shock felt in the capital Rome and even in Venice, 200 miles away. It measured 6.6 on the so-called moment magnitude scale, according to U.S. geologists, while Italian monitors estimated it at 6.5. It was Italy's biggest quake since a 6.9 magnitude event struck the south of the country in 1980, leaving 3,000 people dead. Norcia's 14th-century Basilica of Saint Benedict, built on the reputed birthplace of the Catholic saint, was reduced to rubble. The church is looked after by an international community of Benedictine monks based in a local monastery which attracts some 50,000 pilgrims every year. The basilica was inspected last week by experts from the Ministry of Culture and earmarked for structural repair work which could not be carried out. The quake's epicenter was located at a very shallow depth of 1.6 of a mile, 3.7 miles north of Norcia, according to the U.S. Geological Survey, which measured the magnitude at 6.6. Italy's Institute of Geology and Volcanology measured the quake at 6.5 and said it had been preceded by a 6.1 magnitude shock an hour earlier. It came 4 days after quakes of 5.5 and 6.1 magnitude hit the same area and 9 weeks after nearly 300 people died in an August 24th quake that devastated the tourist town of M6.6 at the peak of the holiday season. The 13th-century civic tower in M6.6, which was damaged but left standing by the August quake, collapsed on Sunday. As with Wednesday's tremors, the impact was mitigated by the fact that any buildings deemed vulnerable to seismic activity had been evacuated. The quake was powerful enough to set off car alarms in Rome, 75 miles from the epicenter, and the capital's underground rail network was closed for structural safety checks. Much of Italy's land mass and some of its surrounding waters are prone to seismic activity with the highest risk concentrated along its mountainous central spine. Italy straddles the Eurasian and African tectonic plates, making it vulnerable to seismic activity when they move. In addition to the M6 disaster in August, just over 300 perished when a quake struck in 2009. In 1980 tremors near Naples left 3,000 dead and an estimated 95,000 died in the 1908 Messina disaster, when a quake in the waters between mainland Italy and Sicily sent massive waves crashing into both coasts. And that's it for this earthquake news report. If you experienced an earthquake today, or if you would simply like to chat, please post down below. I would like to hear from you. Feel free to post about anything that is on your mind. Make certain to like, subscribe, and share this video. Also, if you like the social media thing, you can link to us via the standard allotted social sites in the description. Stay safe. Hoorah!